What's up guys, welcome back. Today we want to learn how to add a text feature to a body. Maybe you want to acknowledge the designer's name in the product, or I have seen so many products with the company logo on it, or just maybe you want some beautiful inspiring text on the product to make it more eye-catching. I use text a lot, you use it a lot, so let's see what's that all about. I don't want to make it complicated because it's not. Text is like a sketch and you can behave it like a sketch. You can extrude it, cut it from a body, or use other special text features to give it three-dimensional shape. So let's create a body together. I'm gonna select the top plane and go to the sketch mode. I wanna draw a rectangle with the dimensions of 1000 by 2000. And then I'm gonna extrude it with the value of 1000 and then confirm it. Now use fillet to add a curve to this edge. I want to put it on asymmetric. One is 600 and the other one is 1000 again, and confirm it. And then I want to hollow out the part by using the shell. So select the bottom face and 10 mm is okay, confirm it. Let's assume that it is a cover for a machine. Weird machine though. Anyway, I want to add my name just down here, and then I want to add a logo next to my name. So for this, I need to create a sketch on a plane close to this face, and then I project it on this face. So from the reference geometry, select the plane, and then I'm going to select the front plane with the distance of, let's say, 600. Confirm it. Let's go to the sketch mode. The text needs to be written on a line or a curve. So I'm gonna select the center line and draw two center lines. One for the first name and the other one for the last name. And then I can use a special text feature from the sketching tools. Click on it. Now the first box is to select the curve. A line that you want to put your text on it. It can be a line, it can be an arc, it can be an spline. So select this one, and in the text you can type in your text. Let's say Moin. If you zoom in, you can see the text. Down here we have some options. Link to the property links the property name to the text box. For example, here you have file name, BOM part number, folder name, etc. Let's go with the file name. You can see that it adds the file name next to my name. So I don't need this, so I'm gonna delete it. You can make it bold, make it italic, you can change the alignment. Of course, you can flip the text both in vertical and horizontal direction. If you uncheck use document fonts, you can change the letters width or the spacing between letters. And if you select on the font, you can change the font style, or the font size. I'm gonna put it on 30 mm and then I'm gonna confirm it. I'll do the same for the last name, so I'm gonna select the text and this one, and I wanna add my last name. Again, the font size is 30 mm and confirm it. Next, I wanna add a shape between my first and my last name. I just wanna do this to show you that there are so many ideas that you can apply it here. So for example, I can draw some arrow type shape, for example, something like this. I make it faster. Now let's exit the sketch, and from the features, we have wrap here. The wraps a close sketch counter onto a face. Two methods are available, analytical and spline surface. So select it. In the wrap type, we have different methods. Emboss adds the text to the material, deboss cut it from the material, and we have scribe, which is neutral. Select the emboss. Next, we have a wrap method, and you have two methods. Analyticals allows you to wrap your text all around the model like cylindrical parts. And we have a spline surface, which you can apply the text to the face no matter if it is planar or non-planar. Now we want to use the spline surface, and in the wrap parameters you can specify the sketch. And then you need to select the face that you want to put your text on it. You can change the accuracy if you want. It doesn't make a big difference right now. And then I'm gonna confirm it. If you think that it is too thick, you can go again and edit the feature and change the parameters, for example, to 0.5 millimeters. You can edit the sketch anytime you want. For example, I think the spacing between my names are a little too much. So I'm gonna select the sketch and edit it. Right now, if I want to bring it closer to the shape, I can grab these 2 points. You can fully define it too. For example, you can use a smart dimension and add a dimension between these 2 edges. And then you can add another dimension for this. And then I can add another distance for this side too. So fully defining means to fully define the line below the sketch letters. Add a fillet to the corners. Let's make it 5 for this side and these 2 corners, something like this. Next, I want to add a logo next to my name, and I only have the picture and I need to somehow generate the sketch. And for this, I can use a tool in SolidWorks, which its name is Auto Trace. So let's go to the sketch again. And from the menu, Tools, Sketch Tools, select the sketch picture. You can import the picture. For example, I can import maybe the cylindricity symbol. Adjust the size until it aligns with the text and its position too, and then I'm gonna confirm it. If you wanna use Auto Trace, you need to go to the settings, addings, and make sure that Auto Trace is activated. Click on it and confirm it. Now, if I double click on the picture again, I have a next tab here. Click on it, and here is the Auto Trace Property Manager. So here we have different selection tools. For example, we can draw a rectangle around the shape, and then we can hit Begin Trace. If the sketch quality is not good enough, you can go down here. We have some adjustments, and we need to fine tune them to get the best results. For example, we can change the image brightness, and then we have the contrast, color tolerance, or recognition tolerance. It is much better, but still it doesn't include the inner circle. Same goes if you want to select the area by yourself or the polygonal type. But if you select the color, I think you can get the better results. So I'm gonna select the color of my shape and hit Begin Trace again. Fine tune the adjustments. I think that's okay. Apply it, and then I'm gonna confirm it. This is how you can import the picture inside SolidWorks and generate this sketch. This is not the only gesture of the text on the body. For example, in the bottles, we can see the text all over them. So let's create another part, and I'm gonna create a cylinder. Now I wanna add a text all over this body. What I wanna do is to create a plane. At the distance from the, for example, front plane, and its distance, maybe it is 70 millimeters. Confirm it. Go to the sketch mode, and the first one, if you remember, was to draw the line. So I'm gonna draw an angle line, and its angle, for example, can be 5 degrees. And then I hit text, select the line, and add your text. For example, this is SolidWorks. Increase the font, for example, to 25. If it doesn't show the text completely, you need to extend the line. So I grab it and extend it, something like this. Now exit the sketch, and from the features, select the wrap. But this time we need to select analytical. So select it, and select the face that you want to put your text on it, and then confirm it. If you remember, I told you that text is like a sketch, so you can use all the features that you use with features and sketches here as well. For example, I can use linear pattern to copy this text all around the axis. So select it. First, we need to make the lines visible. So in the direction, I select the axis, and in the features, I select the wrap. It's quite okay. I think I can decrease the distance to something like 40 millimeters. Now I confirm it. If there is some conflicts between the text, you can open the wrap and, for example, you can change the font size. I think if I put it on 23, it would be just fine. If you want to add a text to a flat surface, you don't necessarily need to use wrap only. You can use other 3D features like extrude. So in the previous part, let's say that I want to add a part name to the backside. So I go to its face sketch mode and I draw a line. And the text, for example, is part name, machine cover. For the font, I increase it again to 30 millimeters. Extend the line. So here you can use extrude for this part, and the amount of the extrusion is 0.5 millimeters. You can also cut it from the body. For example, for this logo, you can edit the feature and put it on deboss. Confirm it. As you can see, it cuts the text from the body. I've seen this type also a lot. You can be so creative. For example, maybe you want to add a border around your name. So what I want to do is to draw a rectangle. You can delete this picture. We don't need it anymore. Draw a rectangle around your text. Maybe I want to give it rounded corners. And then I use offset entities with the distance of, let's say, 5 millimeters. So if I confirm it, it cuts this rectangle from the body as well. There is a lot of text ideas and you can play with them. You can try different stuff, see different samples to make your text and logo professional and eye-catching. That's it for today. Hope you find this video helpful. If you have any question, drop a comment, and if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. From one engineer to another. See you in the next one.